Welcome to the King of the Court podcast with Ben Riggs and Ben Staten.
Welcome to the King of the Court podcast. I'm Ben Riggs. This is Ben Staten.
Yo.
All right. Well, let's just jump right into it. We got a lot to cover on this show. We're going to get to Boston OKC. Before we get into anything, though, I want to tell everybody thank you for subscribing to our podcast, wherever you get your podcast, for subscribing to us on YouTube, for liking, for sharing our content. We've seen a big bump in viewership on YouTube, and we're very appreciative of it. So thank you for that. Please continue to engage with our videos and share them with your friends and family. Text them to your friends and family. Share them on your social media feeds. It's great.
We got a great listening. We got people that, we have a dedicated viewership now, people that comment on every video. It's been amazing. Thank y'all.
Yeah. So one thing that hasn't been amazing is all the shit going on South Beach. Like the whole Jimmy Butler thing has deteriorated in not just so rapidly, but so aggressively. Like this thing has gotten so out of hand. It's bananas.
First off, great segue. That was just fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic use of that. But no, it's been one of the most cartoonish sequences you'll ever seen. Like my favorite part is with the span of 3 days we get, the two statements with nothing in between. One statement was saying, "This is Pat Riley's office. We will not trade Jimmy Butler." And then the next statement 2 days later is, "Jimmy Butler hates it here, so we are now open to trading him."
Yeah.
Also, we're suspending him for 7 games. Okay.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Like, and on the one hand, like I fault everybody involved. Like Jimmy Butler has acted like a maniac, but in Jimmy, or not even in Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler's been fine. It's his agent that's been the fucking lunatic.
Well, actually, all three of them have been crazy. So like. The agent goes on some weird seemed like he was a few gin and tonics into it before he started tweeting at
Listen
Shams
here,
that
Shams.
night.
Okay, Don't make me give you a knuckle sandwich unless you do this again. I've told you many times that I'm not talking to other teams.
Just bizarre shit, and then weirdly, this isn't in defense of Jimmy Butler because I think he's behaved in a way that's indefensible, but I guess like a criticism or a critique I would have of Pat Riley, Brian Windhorst brought it up. I completely agree with him, is that you know who the hell Jimmy Butler is and you know how he acts. So if you're going to come out and you're going to take this route with him, like this is what it's going to deteriorate into. This is a dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
And both of them are going to win.
Yes. And the best part about this, the most likely outcome is not only that he stays on the team this year, because I think there's Phoenix that wants to trade for him, and like that's for a bunch of reasons. Like why would the Heat want Bradley Beal for 3 years? I think
no trade clause.
I think it's no trade clause, so that may not be moot. It's Phoenix, and then there's I've heard also Sacramento, but also the Kings owner may be lunatic enough just to trade for him, but again. Why would they want Kevin Huerter? Why would he want Kevin Huerter? But the most likely outcome of all this is that not only is Jimmy Butler on the team for the rest of the year, and as you mentioned to me privately, there's the new CBA means he has to travel with them, so they can't just send him home. He has to play in the games. Not only that, but he has to come back next year because he's not going to opt out of $52 million when the most likely out, because there's not a lot of teams with cap space, and there's not the teams that have cap space are they're basically the Brooklyn Nets are not going to sign a 35-year-old Jimmy Butler for their tanking job. He'd probably be able to get the mid-level exception, maybe a little higher. He's not going to take a 5x pay cut.
Yeah, this is like the relationship equivalent.
Next year, it's going to be great.
This is like the relationship equivalent of two people who've grown to absolutely hate each other.
Yeah.
But instead of getting a divorce, they move into separate rooms and stay together in the same house. Because Jimmy Butler and Pat Riley are about to live with each other, because Pat Riley and the Heat benefit too much from Jimmy Butler opting out of that contract to trade him away. Yeah. Jimmy Butler knows he can't make as much next year as he would if he opted into that contract. And complicating things for Pat Riley and them is that who's going to give you what you want for Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Like there's no way this is going anywhere. And then, 100%, like, and then the NBA is going to step in and be like, well, actually, there's some rules you guys have to follow. Because
You just want to see this go completely crazy. So you're gonna have to play him when he's back from his.
yeah, well, and it's like he's not Kevin Herter, like so he's not just like a little role player that the NBA could, theoretically you could, request them to give you an exception to this rule or something.
Well, you
but
can't say we benched him for performance reasons. Like, you know what I mean?
He's the franchise player. Like, you
Yeah.
can't take the best player on the team and be like, look, he just ain't cutting it on the court. He can't cut it out there. Also, if you're Jimmy
I must say, Haywood Highsmith, significantly better performer. The NBA, like, sure, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like if you're looking, and if you're Jimmy Butler and you get just sitting on the bench, not traveling with the team, and the justification that the team has to give is that he just can't cut it. He can't break into our starting rotation. The rest of the league is going to be like, so you're telling me he's worth this player and this many picks, but he can't break into your starting rotation, and you're not even a playoff team?
Yeah.
Because that's where the Heat are heading right now. Like,
on the plus side, well, on the negative side, Bam also has been playing bad this year. But on the plus side, Tyler Hero's good.
Yeah, Tyler Hero's the only thing that's going for Miami.
When he's not getting chucked to the floor by Amin Thompson, he's doing great. Yeah. That was like a great judo move too. Like,
that was a great judo takedown. It really was. And Tyler Hero had that like smirky, like just like, oh God, like you hate it, like after he gets thrown down, where he's like just condescending as hell.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we all saw what just happened.
Yeah. Well, my favorite part was afterwards you could hear Amin Thompson be like, I'll beat your ass. Like, no one's denying that fact.
No, we watched you.
No one any doubt that you could beat up Tyler Hero. Let's be very
Tyler Hero knows you would beat up Tyler Hero. Like, there's no doubt about it whatsoever.